Hello students, welcome to your computer classroom. So I hope you are learning the things, and as in the previous classes we have done a few of the topics like decimal number system and binary system. So before moving to the next topic, let us have a quick revision of what we have done in the previous class. So as in the previous class we have discussed about the difference between non-positional and positional number system. So what is a non-positional number system? The non-positional number system is any number system in which the position of the number will not cause any change. For example, if we take the Roman number system, so suppose we are writing 20, so in the Roman we will write this as x into x denotes 10. So here, as you can see, the place of this x, whether it is anywhere, its value will always be 10 only. Clear? But in the case of the, as we write this one, so here in the decimal number system which we use, the position of the one will the value of 1 will according to the position. So this 11 which we have written, this is the decimal number system, so this is the positional number system, whereas this x into x is a non-positional number system, because the position of the digit doesn't change according to the value of the digit doesn't change according to the position. I hope this is clear. We have already discussed these things. Then positional number system, we have seen about the decimal number and binary number system. So in the decimal number system, as I told you, that whatever the digit you are writing, so according to the position of that digit, the what we have seen in this example, we have seen that each of these digits is being multiplied by the position. The position means, as we see, the place value and face value. So here you can see the 3 is multiplied with the value that is 1 at its unit digit, then 2 is multiplied with the 10, that is the tens position, and 1 is multiplied by 100. So here 1, 2, 3, these are the 3 numbers, so these are all multiplied by their positional value, and this can be written in the powers of their base. As in the decimal number system, the base is 10, so 10 here means deci, so as the name itself, that deci means 10. So here all of these numbers are now represented in the form of their bases. So the base is 10 here, and it is being multiplied with the powers, increasing power, that is 0, 1 and 2. So this way, here if you calculate this, again the value will come 1 to 123. Then you will ask, what is the need to write this in this form? We are writing actually to break this number in the form of their positional, or you can say the base number system. So the base of this decimal is 10, so all of these digits are represented in the form of their bases. Let us take one more example of this decimal number system. So if I show you here also, so here we have taken 213, that is different from the book example. So here, as you can see, these digits like 3, here 3 is multiplied with the, again all these digits are multiplied with the base, that is 10. And what difference is there? The difference is the power. Here it is 0, here we are having 1, here 2. Clear? So we are multiplying each digits with their increasing power on their bases. The base of 213 is, this is decimal number system, so that's why the base is 10. Clear? So we have multiplied each digits with the increasing power. So it 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2. So here any number raised to the power 0 is, that is 10 raised to the power 0, the value will be what? 1. Any number raised to the power 0 will be 1. Clear? So 3 into 1, the value is 3. Then 1 into 10, value is 10. Then 2 into 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 2 is 10 to the power means 10 into 10. Any power means that number is multiplied that number of times. So 10 into 10 will be 100, not 20. Don't confuse. The power means we are multiplying that digit the number of times the power is written. Clear? So here 10 to the power 2 is 100 and 100 multiplied by 2 is 200. So here again we are getting 213. Then again the question is why we are writing this? We are writing this to understand the concept of their positional values according to the number system which we are using. Clear? Okay, let us come back to the textbook. So here we have seen the decimal number system with two examples. Now binary system. In the binary number system, as I have told you, here the base is 2, that is the bi means 2. So any of the number system which we are using, there is some base. The base exactly means the number of digits which can be used. So in the decimal there was 10, in the binary it is 2, that is 0 and 1, and this is the same which is used in the computer system. Clear? We have already seen why only 0 and 1 we consider in the computer, because of the electric presence or absence. Clear? When the charge will be present, it is denoted as 1, and when there is absence of electric current, it is denoted as 0. Okay, so here we have seen that how to denote these 0 and 1 number. If we take example as we were doing in the decimal, so here you can see that we have taken a binary number, that is 1001. Then here again we are multiplying these 1001, the numbers which are written, that is 1001. So these are the numbers given. Let us change the color of the pen. Now it is multiplied with the powers. So here the base of this number is, base means the digits which we are using, and also as I told you that to remove the confusion, we can write the base at the if you make a bracket, and outside the bracket at the lower side we can write the base also. So if we are following this convention, it will be easy to understand. Clear? So here the base of this number system is 2. So now all of these digits are multiplied with the 2. Here you can see 2 raised to the power 0. Clear? And when we are multiplying with 2, all of these are denoted with the power, that is here 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, and 2 to the power 3. Clear? So this way all of the increasing powers of the 2 are multiplied. Clear? Erase this. Now you can see that 2 to the power 0 into 1. 2 to the power 0 again will be, I have told again and again that any number raised to the power 0 is 1. Clear? So 10 to the power 0 is also 1, 2 to the power 0 is also 1. So it is 1 into 1, that is 1. Clear? Then 2 to the power 1, that is 2, but here it is multiplied with 0. So whatever the number it is, if any number will be multiplied with 0, its value will become 0. Clear? So here it will come 0. Here again 2 to the power 2 is 4. 4 multiplied with 0, again the value is 0. Here then 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3, don't confuse that it will be 6. 2 to the power 3 means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So is it 6? No, it is 2 to the power 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2, that is 8. So 2 to the power 3 will be 8. So 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So what we have done, we have converted this binary number into decimal number. Clear? So 9 is converted into 10, base 10, that is the decimal number system. So the decimal equivalent of this number is 9, that is 10. I hope this is clear. Do you want one more example? Okay, so let us take one more example. Erase this first. Now coming to one more example, here we have taken a number, that is 1010. Here the number is 1010. So what we are doing, we are going to convert this into decimal number. So here you can see 1010, all of these numbers. Now I am multiplying with these all digits with the increasing power. 0 is multiplied with the power. As this number is binary, the base is 2. Clear? So it is not necessary that it will be given that the what is the base. By the number system you can imagine this, that the base of this is, as it is binary, the base is 2. Clear? So that is why we are multiplying with the 2. So here again the all the 2 are in the increasing powers. So 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, then 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 3. Clear? So all of this digits is being multiplied. So 0 into 2 to the power 0. So 2 to the power 0 is 1, and 1 is multiplied by what? 0 into 1. So its value will be 0. Yes or no? 0. 2 to the power 1 is 1 into 2. The value will be what? The value will be 2. Clear? Then 2 to the power 2, that is 4, and it is multiplied with 0. So 0 into 4 will be 0, because any number multiplied with 0 is 0. Then the next is 2 to the power 3, that is 8. 8 multiplied by 1 will be 8. So here the value is 8. So what we have to do, we are adding all these numbers. So 8 and all of these are 0, 1 is 2. So 8 plus 2, we are adding this 8 plus 2, and 8 plus 2 is what? The answer is 10. Clear? So this binary number equivalent to 10 in the decimal number system. That is why if you write 10, so also whether write that decimal equivalent of this binary is 10, or you can write 10 and outside the bracket you can write the base, that is 10. Clear? So this way we are converting the number into the decimal number system. Clear? Okay, now let us move further and go to the there is a table, that in this table we can see all of these decimals are written in the binary. So further when we will read that how to convert this decimal into binary, we will see it again. Let us see this, how we can break this any of these decimal into binary. It is very easy also. So there are two approaches. Let us see that if you go to, let us erase this first. Okay, okay, so moving to the next. Clear? So here it is. So what we are doing in any of the binary number system, we are actually writing the numbers with the increasing power, that is 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 3. So this way the power is increasing, and in the same way we can calculate the value also, that 2 to the power 0 is 1, 2 to the power 1 is 2. So 1, 2, 4, all of the digits are 2 times, like 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, that is 4. Clear? Then 4 into 2 is 8. If you multiply 8 again with 2, the number next will be 16. Clear? So if that is 5 digit number, then here again it will be 2 to the power 4. Clear? So right now only 4 digits I am explaining you, so let us keep it 4 digits only. Clear? So this way we have seen that the numbers can be written in this form. Now suppose if you want to write 4, the decimal number system 4, and you want to make the binary of that. Clear? So here you can see the value 4 we are getting here. Clear? So here you will write 1, and if you place these two places with 0. Clear? So this we have written this 4 decimal into binary in the form 100. How 100? This 0 will be 2 to the power. If you multiply this, keep now also you can see here that this 0 is multiplied with 2 to the power 0, that is 1. Then 1 into 0 will be 0. So again here also here the place it is 2 power 1, so that is 2. So 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. only 1, that is we are writing here 1 because here the position is 2 to the power 2 and the value is 4 here. So that is why I have kept 1 only and the remaining 2 are 0. Clear? In the same way, if you want to write 8, clear? So 8 if you want to write in the that is in the decimal, and if you want to write in the binary, so if you write 1 at the 4th position and write 0 at all of these 3, so this will be the binary equivalent of this 8. So this way we can easily break the numbers also. Clear? If you want to convert any of these numbers, you can write this directly. Clear? Now let us see if you want to write 5. Okay, let me erase this first. Okay, so we are going to write 5 now. 5 in binary. 5 first is in decimal and we are going to write this 5 in binary. Clear? So 4 we already know that 4 is the place here, 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So you can directly write 1 2 4 8 this way, and wherever you want to put the value, put it. So 4 we have got it. Now 1 we want more, so 1 where we can place? 1 here, you can see here we have 4, here we have 1, so write 1 more here, and whatever we have now got 4 plus 1, so here we have got 2 digits, that is 4. The values, actually these are only 1, these are the place value, face value, and the place value is the position here, the value is 4 actually, and here it is 1, and in between if you fill 0, so it is 101. Clear? So 101 is actually the value is 5. How 5? If you multiply this 1 with the 2 to the power 0, it will be 1 into 1 1, here it is 2 into 0 is 0, and here 4 into 1, that is 4. So 4 plus 1, that is 5. Clear? So this way we can break any of the digits in this form also. And there is one more approach. Okay, so let us see that approach also. Clear? Suppose there is a number in the decimal, that is 17. Clear? And if this number, if you want to convert into binary, so the first approach we have already seen, that by writing 0 and 1, by using the increasing power 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1 in the previous slide. Now we are going to do a division method by which we can also convert the decimal into binary. So what we are doing now, write 17 and every time do the successive division. So here you can see 2 to the power 8, 17 divided by 2, then we have got the quotient as 8, 2 8 just 16, and remainder we have got 1. Clear? So 2 we are using 2 to divide 17. So quotient we have got 8, 2 8 just 16, and remainder we are writing on this side. So here remainder is 1. Again we are doing successive division. We will see that till when we are doing the division. Now 8, so again divide 8 into 2, 4 the 8. We have written 4 as the quotient here, and remainder is 0. So here whatever the remainder, where it is 0 or 1, we will write here. Clear? Again we will use 2. So 2 2 ja 4. Again the remainder is 0. Then 2 1 ja 2. Clear? 2 1 ja 2. The remainder is 0. So we have done the division till we got the 1 as remainder. And after that what we will do? We will write this in the reverse order. Reverse order means from the bottom to top. Clear? So here we have got this number, and now this will be the answer. 1, then 000, 1 000, and 1 at the last. Clear? So this is what? This is the binary equivalent of decimal number 17. Clear? And the one approach we have already seen. So both way we can do. We can use that approach also by using the powers of the 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1. So if you are convenient using that, you can use that, or otherwise you can do the successive division. So while the division form also we can break this number in the binary equivalent. Okay, now I hope this is clear. If you want to watch it again, you can pause the video and watch it once. Clear? Okay, so we have seen two examples of this also. Now come back to the textbook. Okay, so here we have, so this way we have seen all of these numbers, that how to write these numbers in their binary equivalent. Clear? So using the both methods you can break this, or you can do the successive division. So for as a homework you can do few of these numbers, like do this 100 and 512, how to convert this into the binary. The just approach we have seen. Okay, so answer is written here, but the process you have to do by your own. You can use the either of the methods we have just seen. Okay, now let us move to the next, that is octal number system. So as the previously we have seen the decimal and binary, so according to the value, the base, the digits are used. So what we are going to see in the octal, in an octal number system, the base is 8. Clear? So in the decimal the base was 10, in the binary the base was 2, and in the octal the base is 8. So here there are only 8 symbols or digits, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Clear? So in the octal we are using 8 symbols, but it will be till 7 only. Why 7? Because 1 to 7 there will be 7, and also we are using 0, so 7 plus this 0, that is 1. So 8 digits are we using, but it will not include 8, it will less than 8. Clear? So the largest single digit is 7, one less than the base 8. So each position in the octal number represent a power of the base 8. Clear? So as we were seeing earlier also, that whatever the number we are going to write, they were all being written with the powers. Here you can see the, suppose here it is written, for example the binary representation of the decimal 74 is this 1001010, and the octal representation is 1128. So here we are going to see that this octal number 112, how we are going to convert this octal into decimal. So here any of the numbers, when it is written in the decimal form, if you want to convert that number into decimal, what we have to do, we have to multiply each digits with the power of the increasing base. So here you can see it is octal, so that is why we are using the base 8. Earlier we have used the 10 in the decimal, 2 in the binary. Clear? So here you can see 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. Clear? Now 2 into 8 power 0, 2 into 8 power 0, that is 2 into any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So 2 into 1. Then 1 into 8, that is again power is 1. That 8 to the power 2, 8 8 ja 64. That 1 into 64. After that calculate the value. 2 into 1 2, 8 into 1 8, 64 into 1 64. So 64 plus 8 plus 2 10. So 64 plus 10 is equal to 74. Clear? So what we have got? We have converted this octal into decimal. Clear? Do you want to do one more octal to decimal? Okay, let us come to the digital board and do one more example of octal to decimal. So here you can see, here I have taken a number 172. The base is 8, it means it is octal. Okay, now we are doing what? We are multiplying each of the values, that is 172, with the increasing power of 8. So here the first 2, that is the rightmost, then 2 is multiplied with the 8 power 0, then next 7 multiplied with the 8 power 1, and 1 is multiplied with 8 power 2. Clear? So here you can see, as it is octal number system, so that is why we are multiplying each digits with the increasing power of 8, that is 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2. So 8 power 0, the value will be 1. Any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So 1 into 2, 2. Then 8 into power 1, that is 8. 8 into 7, 8 7 ja 56. Then 8 power 2, that is 8 8 ja 64. 64 multiplied by 1, that is 64. Now what we have to do? We have to add this 64, 56 and 2. So add this 64, 56 and 2. Very easily you can add. So 6 plus 4, 10 plus 2, 12 plus 1. So 5 on 6, 6 into 6, 12. So that is 122. Here the same we have written also. Clear? So this 172 in the octal, the binary equivalent is 122. Clear? So this is the conversion of the octal into decimal. So whenever you are changing any of the number in the decimal number system, very easily we can do, we have to only multiply each digits with their base, with the increasing power of the bases, you can say. Clear? Each digit is multiplied with the increasing power of 8. Clear? So this is the, that is why this is the positional number system. All of the positions have some values, and the same way the values keep on changing. Clear? So I hope this two examples of the octal conversion, octal to decimal, we have seen, and it is very easy also to relate. Let us read it further. Let us erase this first. Okay. So here we have seen the octal number, then read it also. The decimal equivalent of the octal 112 is 74 base 10. Now since there are only 8 digits, that is 0 to 7 in the octal number system, 3 bits are sufficient to represent any octal number in a binary system. Yes. So if we see here also, if we take any of the example of the octal, so as in the octal number system, what we are using? We are using only the numbers from 0 to 7. So if you want to denote any of the digit of the octal into binary, we will write this in the 3-digit form. So 0 will be in the form of 0, 1, all of these is very easy. Then 2, if we convert, what we are doing, we are dividing this, we are converting this in the binary. So that is why this binary equivalent of any of the digits is written in this form. Clear? So here you can see all of the digits we have written in the form of binary. Clear? You can also if you don't want to learn, it is the same. Any of the, if you say that these octal, if you want to convert into the binary, we are only required to divide all of these digits with the 2 successive division of 2 that we have already seen. Clear? So this way we have seen few of, if you want to do also, or you can write, suppose I have to write 7. So 7, if I am taking example, so 7, if you want to convert this into binary, so what we will do, 2 successive division, 2 7 divided by 2, that is what will be the quotient? 2 3 just 6, remainder 1, then again 2 divide 3, 2 1 ja 2, remainder is what? 1. So here you can see the down up approach, 1 1 1. So here the same 1 1 1 is written. So this way we can convert any of the octal or decimal to binary by successive division of 2. In the same way, this 37 is written in the form of, so here we have seen, okay, let me erase this first. So here you have seen all of the values of all these digits, that is what is the value of 3, what is the value of 7. Now if you want to write 37, so easily if you see the value of 3, here the value of 3 is 0 1 1, so here I have written 0 1 1. And what is the value of 7? Value of 7 is 111. So here the same 111 is written. Clear? So if you know the exact value of all of these digits, the binary equivalent, you can easily write also. If you don't want to do the successive division again, so if you learn this table also, you can learn it, but it is very easy. You can when you will practice it, it will be remembered to you. It will not be required to learn. In the same way, if you are writing 51 octal to binary, so if you see the value of 5, it is 101. So the 101 is written here, and 1 also, it is 0001. So all of this is being written in the, as the base is 8, so 8 is 2 to the power 3. Clear? So 8 is 2 to the power 3. So as the power is 3, that is why the 3 digit it is written in the form of 3 digits. Clear? So the 5 is written 101, that is in 3 digits. Then 1 is also written in 3 digits. Then that is why we are it is earlier written 00 before 1. So that is why 3 places are occupied. Clear? So this way we can write all of these digits in the equivalent binary. Clear? So if we want to revise all of these and as a homework also, few questions I have already told you, that to do the this decimal to binary conversion, do these decimal by successive method or the power of 2 method, any way you can write. Clear? And the next question is for today, that you are writing the octal to binary. So 2 numbers it is already written. Suppose I write 123, so write this 123 in binary. You have to write this in binary. And one more, if you write, then write 527. Clear? So you can also write this using the power of the 2 method, or also you can write by the successive division. Clear? So this way, these are the 2 questions as a homework. Try to do it, and in the next class we will discuss the remaining one more type of number system, that is the hexadecimal number system. Clear? So in the coming class we are going to see the hexadecimal number system, and the conversion we are doing same by same. So the questions which are given at the time of conversion, it will be very easy to relate with. Clear? So we will take sufficient number of examples, and the other doubts or the questions also, if you are having again problem, if you want to watch the video, you can pause it there, and again the remaining doubts will be taken in the coming class. So before that, revise this videos very slowly. You can pause it and watch it again. Okay, so till then, revise and practice the questions. The remaining questions will be discussed soon. Okay, thank you class.